Good morning, friends. It's Coach Heath with the Bar Athletics, here with the 7-minute recipe. My energy bites are well known at the Bar Athletics. They're something I have to hide, although now with, I guess, the upside to this quarantine is that they actually last me somewhere close to 2 weeks versus a few days with some of the little piggies of the gym. Brian, Ronnie, Ashley, no, I'm kidding. Not kidding, 100%. Anyway, so let's get into it. I'm gonna give you the 9 ingredients that you'll need. So let's start right off with coconut. It's more of a pulverized. They have flakes. I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a fan of flakes. Anyway, it's more of a pulverized. You're gonna need a cup of coconut. You're gonna also need 1/3 cup of flax meal. Again, you don't want the flax seed unless you want to work out. Now, they make it already, the meal. If you want to get the seeds and use a mortar and pestle and do that route, good for you. Tone those arms, but make sure you do like 30 seconds left, 30 seconds right, so it's even, right? Unilateral work. You'll need 2 cups of oats. Again, I use a Bob's Red Mill. I get Bob's Red Mill because it's all at one section at Mark's and I can just like pick it right off the shelf. You can also do carob or chocolate chips. About 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup. I'll let you decide if these are carob or chocolate chips. Some days, I'll be honest, a cup might slip in there because, as you know, I've got a sweet tooth. Also, you will need 1/2 to 3/4 cup of dried cranberries or cherries. You'll need about 2 cups of peanut butter, 1/2 cup of honey, and then an additional 1/2 to 3/4 cup of blueberries. So how you want to start this recipe is you're going to take your 1 cup of coconut and you're going to toast it on the stove. If you're not familiar with that, I'm sure there's a YouTube tutorial. It's very simple. You're going to take that when it's toasted and cool it in the refrigerator 10 to 15 minutes. You could probably stick it in the freezer and be done in 5. To that, you're going to add your flax meal, 1/3 cup of flax meal, the 2 cups of oats, the carob chips, the cranberries, and you're going to go ahead and mix that. You're going to blend that, right? To just a nice dry ingredient blend. To that, you're going to use a vanilla extract. I do about a tablespoon. I was fortunate enough, Hannah, thank you. I'm still using this wonderful vanilla that you made. You guys can't see it, but there's vanilla beans in here. It's on point. So I mixed that in. I got a nice blend. It looks good. I honestly just take my peanut butter right from the jar. To me, to put it into a measuring cup and then try and get it out is like, why? I'm just like, boom. Do things by eye. You're just going to throw, I don't know, what looks like 2 cups. Then you'll take your honey, local, whatever you can get. You'll drizzle about 1/2 cup. Again, my experience is that you can always add to a recipe. It's nearly impossible to take something away. So I'll add those, and then again, another really good workout to get those very well blended. It might take you 5 minutes to really blend these two together to get the consistency that you need. You could also add a little bit of maple syrup if you'd like, or again, make this recipe your own. I'm just sharing with you how I make it. And then the last thing you'll want to do is fold in the blueberries. If you've never folded in anything to a recipe, again, you can watch a tutorial. I'm not going to do it today. I already have my finished product. I know that Schitt's Creek has a great episode about folding something into a recipe. So if you've never watched Schitt's Creek, it's hilarious and it's a great episode. So now I've got my mixture to exactly where I want it. And then all I do is I like my 9x9 pan. I just like this for how I cut them. I've learned over the years to again, you just need a bite. You don't need a whole bar. Especially when you're sharing with your friends or hiding them from your friends because they just can't stop. I guess they are kind of addictive, whatever. Anyway, so I take it out of here, and this may look rough. I don't know if you can see it because this is probably my 3rd take. Just full disclosure, I was like, ooh, it got nightmarish. So those blueberries, if you let them out and get room temperature, it's a bloody mess. So don't have a massacre on your hands like I do. But listen, I'm not sharing these, so I really don't care. So I'm using the wooden spoon just to kind of press it around here and just even it out a decent amount. And then I'm going to switch tactics, and I just use this spatula, and I'm going to just flatten everything in nice and even so that I can get this back into the refrigerator anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. If you don't want to use this dish and you want to use some Tupperware, you're a Tupperware queen, go you. You can put a lid on it and put it in. I just put it like this, uncovered, and in about 8 hours. Sometimes I'll leave it overnight. I will cut this into my bites, and then I'll put it into my container, and bam, I'm set for the week. So again, That was 7 minutes. It was less than 7 minutes. Wow, I'm killing it. To make this recipe, if you have any questions, hwenzel@thebarathletics.com. Again, shout outs that I want to give to my friend Seal for these blueberries that we picked last year that I froze, that it feels really cool to use in recipes. So thank you. Also, Hannah, the vanilla, love it. Ooh, also, if you can't smell this ginger candle that's burning that my friend Seal also makes, she makes soaps, candles, jewelry. The woman is so damn talented. But Speak of the Sun is her website. If you're at home looking for something, she ships. So this candle, little amazing, super cute. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, any questions, email me, comment below. Share your recipe. If you got something that you can do in under 7 minutes and we can all learn together and make some healthy treats,